Welcome back to Dripping Springs, Texas, here at Dreamland. I'm Dominic Catalano. Joining me on court, or off court, is Morgan Evans. We're about to call this women's doubles matchup. Lee Waters and Lindsay Newman taking on Leah Jansen and Vivian David. Welcome, Morgan.
Thanks, mate. Happy to be here. It is, of course, the Discovery Warriors, Vivian David, Leah Jansen, taking on the Pickleball Ranchers.
I'll expect to see a lot of that this match.
Yeah, she has a legendary counterpunch. Happy to give herself plenty of room off the line so she can lock and load that big two-handed backhand.
And just like you said, Morgan, you know, they're going to kind of, Lee Waters and Lindsay Newman are going to take that step and a half back off of that kitchen line to give themselves room. Why are they doing that?
Yeah, it's an educated decision for them to give themselves the extra time they need to react to the often deceptive attacks from their opponents. They're happy to deal with the extra width they might have to run. Their mobility obviously is fantastic.
It's not a ball Lee Waters is going to miss very often right there.
No, generally very solid.
Lindsay Newman showing why she's one of the best defenders in the game right there, Morgan.
Yeah, certainly, but in the end, Leah Jansen, the powerful overhead through the middle, proves to be too difficult.
Discovery Warriors team with David Jansen, McGuffin, and Navarro coming off a 4-0 sweep earlier.
Yeah, that's a huge win for them. The Pickle Ranchers, they are coming off a 3-1 victory.
Yeah, so both of these teams looking to sit in the driver's seat going into day 2 tomorrow with 2 wins under their belt.
Yeah, they're undefeated. Beautiful drive there from Leah Jansen. She's one of the top 2 or 3 singles players in the world at the moment.
You talk about that ball she just hit. Earlier in the day, those balls were going long. Ball was a lot harder. It's warmed up a little bit. Ball's become a little softer, more playable.
Yeah, it's upwards of 45 degrees now. Lee Waters just struggling a little bit with that outside dink.
It looks like they're going to switch up here. That's a nice wind up there from Lee Waters. She read that beautifully, sitting on that two-hander.
Yeah, Lindsay's very comfortable on this left side as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do mix it up a lot. And Lee Waters just late to the party there. I think she only managed to get about 4 or 5 feet off the kitchen line.
It's such a good drive from Leah Jansen right there.
She is already on fire with that. She's nailed 3 or 4 fantastic forehands.
They're just targeting Lee right now, and she just doesn't have an answer for it.
Not yet, but it seems like Leah Jansen's getting a lot of balls, and right now, that's not a good formula. She is on fire.
No, if I'm Lindsay and Lee, I need to keep the ball away from her right now.
And Vivian David decides to have a crack at the drive as well. Seems to be equally proficient.
Yeah, and they get the timeout on the end change here, and we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll return to this women's doubles matchup here at Major League Pickleball.
It's time for a different way to pay for healthcare. Crowd Health was made with you in mind. We saw insurance companies wasting your time and money with high premiums, crazy deductibles, and wasteful overhead. So we're cutting the cord on the old ways and treating your money like it's actually yours. We reimagined healthcare that's simplified, with amazing pricing and fast communication, all at your fingertips. We solve restrictive networks keeping you from care you need. So with us, you can see any doctor you want. Whether you're paying too much or don't have any coverage at all, in under 5 minutes, get your healthcare freedom back without breaking the bank. You deserve quality healthcare that is simplified and affordable and gives you peace of mind. Join Crowd Health today.
Welcome back here, and Leah Jansen and Vivian David out to an 8-2 lead here, Morgan. You didn't see this one coming before we started.
No, but what we have seen all day is the side that has the sun, this area of the sun that's now just creeping into the kitchen line. They have had a bit of a disadvantage, so we're going to see how much that plays a role.
Just a great spot there right at the right hip of Lee Waters.
Yeah, and it's not like she didn't see it coming, just couldn't quite get enough paddle on it.
That's a big side out. I mean, they need to get something going here, and they can't just do this 1 point at a time. It's got to be a couple at a time and then a couple holds.
Yeah, if only that was legal.
Just when she needs it. She needed a little love off the net right there.
Yeah, there's a dash of redemption there for Mama Waters. And a good lead. Waters had a really good look at that. There was no need to try and paint the lines.
No, and Lindsay did such a good job of keeping them in that point with her defense. Lee more upset with herself that she didn't help her partner out a little more. Lee was confirming that the ball was in. She thought she saw it out, but both referees confirmed it was in.
And we've got 4-10-2. And another point. So they've started a bit of a run here.
So what do you think as far
Side
as
out.
Waters and Newman need to do here to change things up to get Lindsay involved a little more here, Morgan?
They may have to start stacking to get her on the left. I think at least make that player who's getting picked on, so to speak, mobile, so it's not so easy for their opponents to target them.
Good job right there, Lindsay, going at Leah Jansen. But again, Lindsay got involved there, but that was almost on Leah right there for letting her get involved.
Yeah, for sure.
That ball dropped like a lead balloon back there at the baseline. Both Newman and Waters thought that was going out.
Like a sack of hammers.
11-5-2.
11-5-2 here. Game to 15. Oh, that's the Vivian David we like right there. She's aggressive like that.
Yeah, for my money, probably the most improved player on the women's side over the last year and a half, 2 years or so. Her and Lee Whitwell, they seem to have just picked up their game so brilliantly.
Yeah, and we've seen that, and we talked about that earlier when I had Rob in studio with me, and we talked about the progression of Vivian David's game and how she's just evolved. And, you know, she went from maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago to being what you'd say, quote unquote, a pusher, where she would just keep everything in play. And now all of a sudden she's turned to a great defensive player, but now she turns that defense into offense quickly.
Yeah. Her ability to get low, stay low, and take so many balls out of the air from that lower body height and actually do meaningful things with them. It's improved so well. We're coming back in here at 12-5-2. And Waters again struggling with that backhand dink.
It's very unconventional. It's very uncommon to see her making mistakes like that. She's so solid.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That's better.
Very nice.
Such a good athletic position that time. You saw her drop nice and low to get on top of that ball.
Yeah, and she made the right decision to keep most of her balls towards the center of the court as opposed to testing the wing of Leah Jansen, whereby that angle is now exposed.
Oh, wow. Unfortunate for Jansen and David, but very fortunate for Waters and Newman.
Yeah, very much so. Good defense, though. They deserve to stay in that point.
So it almost seems when Newman goes to hit hard, Lindsay, for that matter, she gets on top of her backhand so well. Sometimes on the forehand, she doesn't always get over the top of it, and that being an example right there.
Yeah, maybe you should suggest a two-handed forehand. Give her the old Monica Seles. And a beautiful shot there. Rolling it delicately. All right, just 2 points away now for giving their side, the Discovery Warriors, a 1-0 lead in this match against the Pickle Ranchers.
And they are within one now, close to ending this one and giving them being the Discovery Warriors, a 1-0 lead in this matchup.
Second serve. 14-6-2.
That is all she wrote.
Yeah, that's tough right there, Morgan, to see that, from Lee. We know Lee's such a good player. And it's just you go into those, she played very well on the court. You called, I think, that match earlier.
Yeah.
She did such a good job and get into a little funk right there, very hard to get out of. But we'll take a quick commercial break. When we come back, men's doubles here at the Major League Pickleball at Dripping Springs, Texas at Dreamland.
The pickleball community is growing rapidly and evolving. Duper brings accuracy, transparency, and adaptability to the sport. Fair and competitive play is a better experience for everyone. This is our pickleball community. And now Duper will make every point count.
It's time for a different way to pay for healthcare. Crowd Health was made with you in mind. We saw insurance companies wasting your time and money with high premiums, crazy deductibles, and wasteful overhead. So we're cutting the cord on the old ways and treating your money like it's actually yours. We reimagined healthcare that's simplified, with amazing pricing and fast communication, all at your fingertips. We solve restrictive networks keeping you from care you need. So with us, you can see any doctor you want. Whether you're paying too much or don't have any coverage at all, in under 5 minutes, get your healthcare freedom back without breaking the bank. You deserve quality healthcare that is simplified and affordable and gives you peace of mind. Join Crowd Health today.
Major League Pickleball here in Dripping Springs, Texas at Dreamland. We got the Discovery Warriors taking on the Pickle Ranchers. Game one going to the Discovery Warriors by a score of 15-6. Vivian David and Leah Jansen taking down Lee Waters and Lindsay Newman. Next up, men's doubles. Zane Navratil and Tyson McGuffin taking on Andre Daescu and Riley Newman. Morgan, thoughts? You were just, while we were off camera, I had a thought where it's kind of odd seeing Tyson McGuffin and Riley Newman standing next to each other in warm-ups.
Yeah, no, very strange. And it is going to be interesting. I haven't seen them play against each other for quite some time. I'm curious to see how aggressive Tyson is willing to be against the big man. Obviously, Daescu and Newman, they are team tall for the the weekend. Daescu, 6'4", Riley Newman, 6'3". Both of them the wingspan of a wandering albatross.
How big is a wingspan of an albatross?
Well, which albatross?
There's different albatrosses.
There are many different albatrosses.
Is it albitri or albatrosses?
The largest flighted bird is the wandering albatross.
Okay.
And I believe it's over 2 meters.
That's a very large wingspan.
Yeah.
Which means these boys have a very large wingspan.
It's true.
It looks like we're ready to go here as Zane Navratil looks to serve. And like we were talking about again off camera, I watched Tyson and Zane play earlier, and Tyson was in a very aggressive state of mind. And usually you'll see him be a little more patient, but he continues with that aggressive play.
Yeah, you can't really fight your nature.
that's too good of a ball. And Riley with a little growl of his own, trying to get Tyson going here, Morgan?
Maybe. Who knows? A little bit of gamesmanship, maybe. But that's just Riley's way.
Right.
He doesn't usually mean any real harm by it. He's a gamer.
I'm all for it. We need more of it. Tyson almost seemed to be out in front of that a little too far.
Yeah. Well, it's at least a good sign that he read the attack.
1-1-1.
So we're all tied early on, 1-1.
Second serve.
So it really is the speed of McGuffin and Navratil versus the height, length of Newman and Daescu.
That's just great technical work from Tyson McGuffin right there.
Yeah, no, he was back off the line in time to give himself some room. Took a full swing at that one. He does have one of the lengthier counter punches in the game, and that can cost him at times.
Morgan, explain why Tyson wants to get most of those balls, those dinks, out of the air as opposed to letting them bounce.
Well, he's looking to steal time. He's looking to catch Riley in motion back to generally the middle. Beautiful counter again from Zane Navratil. Both Navratil and McGuffin, again, pretty long swings in terms of drive volleys. But with Zane's serve, let's see if Newman likes it.
That's a good spot by McGuffin right there. Instead of letting the big man extend those arms, he jams him up and goes body.
Yeah, and you see Newman, he moved back 3 or 4 feet there, anticipating an attack.
Side out.
Almost looks like that's the second time where McGuffin and Navratil are really close to each other on the third ball, where almost last second are deciding who's going to hit that.
Yeah, it's a new partnership. This is what we're seeing this weekend. A lot of very new partnerships.
Second serve. 1-3-2.
There's that gamesmanship you're talking about, Morgan, with what Newman did.
Yeah, he loves it. Whatever it takes to just be a little cheeky on the court.
3-1-1.
Best points of the match so far here. Oh, what a move by Riley Newman. He held that as long as he could.
Yeah, exploded to his left. Zane Navratil didn't hit a bad shot. It was relatively close to the net, but tough to get past Mr. Newman. And McGuffin at full stretch there, just sprayed it wide.
Yeah, that just missed a line. Diascu looking at it as it going by, almost looking to blow that out and go, please go.
Second serve.
A little awkward. Did it lose it? We do have a patch of sun.
Yeah.
That ball is coming almost out of it, so it's almost a little awkward for the players in that point.
Side out.
All right, we've got a side out.
Three, one, one.
3-1. I feel like we've been out here an hour.
Yeah, I think the women's was over by now.
Both of us are kind of looking at each other. I don't know about that one right there.
Might not have been the wisest choice, but
3, 1, 2.
Ball was just a little low to attack at that point.
he was bored.
I mean, Zane was full go there off of his serve. No matter what, he was ripping that third.
1, 2.
Big swing and a miss.
Yeah, he just flat out missed it. I don't know where he lost it at some point, or if he felt like McGuffin was there, and he kind of chicken winged it, or short armed it, or alligator armed it, whatever you want to call it.
We don't see it very often.
No,
it technically looked great. Just missed the contact. Other than that,
Second serve.
ball sitting on the net.
1, 4, 2.
and we have 1-4-2 is the score.
What a hands battle right there. Both of these players going head up right there. Newman and Navratil.
2, 4, 2.
2-4-2. I like Diascu and Newman reversed right here because I think Newman's backhand is stronger than Diascu's, and so him on the right gives them two weapons in the middle right now. It's not that I don't like Diascu's backhand, but I think Newman can attack a little more.
Beautiful lean in. I mean, I think what they're looking for here is to be able to get Tyson and Riley in dink exchanges. They feel like that's going to be a winning battle for Newman and Daescu. There's so many of these rallies that do end up being backhand-to-backhand cross-court exchanges.
And Newman just can't get enough on top of that one right there.
He set
Quick
it up
speed up.
brilliantly. I mean, he did a great job to initiate. He got what he wanted. But
Yes. 5-2-2.
5-2-2. McGuffin serving to Daescu.
Oh, beautiful around the post there from Tyson McGuffin as he pumps his chest to the crowd.
That's true. He, the man can actually sleep with a pumped out chest. It's pretty impressive.
Side out.
Yeah, that's a signature McGuffin maneuver. He pushes himself back so quickly to extend and try to get some extra leverage out in front, but controlling the ball at that full stretch is not easy. And Team Tall strike again.
Three,
3-6-1. Here, game to 15. We'll change ends at 8. Good communication between Daescu and Newman. Oh, that ball skipped off the line. We could see it from here.
Yeah. And in hindsight, perhaps that's a lot of what was happening with Lee Waters. A lot of those balls contacting.
Great dig from Navratil.
It wasn't there.
Yeah, that's a tough shot right there, trying to make something out of very little.
6-3-1.
Oh, and Navratil trying to go between the legs there, but unfortunately, sails a little wide.
6-3-2.
Yeah, I think Daescu on the left, unfortunately, the pros of having Riley on the right aren't outweighed by him having to deal with so many backhand dinks when you've got someone like McGuffin who's an accomplished out-of-the-air dink volleyer who's stealing enough time away from Daescu. Daescu's got a big, long, knifing kind of swing, and that's not an easy thing to coordinate.
What a good job by Navratil as he didn't come in too soon. He waited for himself to drop, hit a good drop, and then finally closes that ground and wins that fight. So we'll take a quick break here. When we come back, players are going to change ends, and we'll have the remainder of this men's doubles here at MLP Dreamland in Dripping Springs, Texas.
Hi, Dekel Bar here. I'm very excited to co-host the Mesa Open APP. Come join us for an awesome tournament and an amazing venue. See you there.
Hey everyone, it's Vivian David. I'm just here to say how excited I am for the APP Mesa Open that will be happening in January of 2022.
Welcome back, everybody. Tyson McGuffin to serve.
Gentlemen, time's in. 8-3-2.
Up 8-3-2 here in this game to 15. They're trying to take, beautiful inside out from Diescu. But Navratil and McGuffin trying to take a 2-0 lead for the Discovery Warriors against the Pickle Ranchers.
3-8-1.
We see the length of Diescu really causing some issues, taking those balls earlier than the vast majority.
Oh, wow, what a good counter there from Navratil.
Yeah, that was incredibly explosive. That two-hander has come along leaps and bounds.
4-8-2.
I mean, you would think that McGuffin and Navratil are the 6'3" and 6'4" players with the amount of balls that they take out of the air.
8-4-1.
It's true, they do maximize their length very well.
They continue to roll here.
Yeah, this is a well-oiled machine. I'd love to see these two play more together.
9-4-1.
Just great patience as Tyson again pounding his chest, looking over at his team.
Yeah, they're doing so well when they're the counter punchers. When they're not the ones taking the initial risk, they're reading the attacks of Diescu and Newman beautifully.
Just right on cue, though, Morgan. As you say that, Navratil gets what he wants on the counter, but just goes a little wide.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good problem to have if you're getting so much paddle on these counters.
Point.
Nice try.
We can see it, the look that McGuffin's giving Navratil right now. I'm shocked Navratil's able to keep a straight face.
It's true. It is scary, to say the least.
You've been on that end of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and just like you're saying it, Morgan, Navratil and McGuffin are seeing it too. They're just waiting it out. They're like, go ahead, you guys attack us, and we'll just counter it, and we'll win that point.
Yeah, they know they could win a war of attrition if it comes down to it.
Oh, wow, and then right on cue, exactly the opposite of what we're talking about.
What do we know?
Navratil attacks. They get the point.
Maybe he's bored. Again, Diescu getting in the way of an out ball.
I mean, there's no time to get out of the way.
He's a big boy. 6'4".
11-4-1.
Best part of 220.
That's a frustration shot right there. Dayescu trying to make something happen.
Receiver scores 12-4-1.
And the score is 12-4. The timeout from Newman and Dayescu and Team Pickle Ranchers. I mean, at this point, though, Morgan, what do they need to do to get back in this?
Well, right now, I think they have to get Andre mobile again. They've been sitting in this same kind of position for quite some time. However, if you're losing, don't lose the same way. And I think right now the team of McGuffin and Navratil are doing so well with the serves. They're forcing some short returns. They're driving so well, and they're catching these big guys in motion. That's not an easy thing to start with. So they're getting easy transitions forward. I think these returns have to get better if they're going to start being competitive. They're going to have to force McGuffin and Navratil to have to drop their thirds. And then they're going to need to be very aggressive on fourth balls to hold the momentum.
12-4-1.
What work there from McGuffin and Navratil to get up to the kitchen. Oh, and Dayescu goes right around the post. Beautifully done.
Yeah. Fantastic shot. Waited long enough. Gave himself all the angle he needed. Made it look easy.
12-4-2.
Another hands battle won by McGuffin and Navratil. McGuffin again looking over at his bench, just mean mugging.
13-4-2.
Now just 2 points away.
Side out.
That's good concerted attacks, good deep attacks from Newman. So
4-13-1.
it's not over yet, but they've got a lot of work to do.
And Dayescu, exactly. We can hear him, and what he's saying to himself is stay patient. And he's just trying to do something from a ball in a position that's really not attackable.
And there's a second swing and a miss from Mr. Navratil.
Foul ball. He got a piece of that one, but
fair enough. And that is it is the unfortunate byproduct of having such a long swing. Once you're committed to it, it's tough to change the flight path of that paddle.
Side out.
I mean, I'm just seeing a very loose McGuffin and Navratil right now.
Yeah, they're having fun with it.
I agree with you, though, Morgan. I'd love to see these two play together. The styles are complementary right now. I'm seeing a very much more aggressive Tyson McGuffin, which I like.
Point.
We will have a match point here on the paddle of Tyson McGuffin.
14-5-1.
14-5-1. There's what you talk about, that where he's trying to create space and he jumps back.
Yeah.
Well, that one caused him to go over the top of that because he jumped too far back.
Yeah.
14-5-2. Side out.
And Navratil took a big cut at that one.
He had Newman on his heels after he hit that overhead, too.
serve.
Again, the counters are just there for Navratil and McGuffin right now.
14-2.
And that ball catching the back of the line, skidding through.
6-14-2.
6-14, still a mountain to climb. And Navratil, he was able to hit Daescu a couple of times. Newman having none of it.
And Newman looking at him as soon as he hit it too, going, no, you're not going to get me. And Newman trying to pinch that middle.
Oh.
Side out.
They found the ball to come in on, but it was still kind of moving when the contact was made. 14-7-1. We've got another match point.
Off the net right there, just does Newman and Daescu in. And just like that, the Discovery Warriors will take a 2-0 lead in this match, heading into mixed doubles. We'll have that right after we return from these messages. Mixed doubles here, Discovery Warriors versus the Pickle Ranchers at MLP.
Go again, until you strike just right, until the ball sings, until the other guy blinks, until the court's clear and the sun sets, until you see it in your sleep and wake up swinging. Go again, till you can't miss, until you can't lose. Go again and again.
I tell you, you blast.
What?
What?
All right, guys, we are back here. Mixed doubles, and we have our lineup set. So the Pickle Ranchers won the toss. They set their lineup. We pretty much knew their lineup. Their lineup, I think, for mixed doubles, going to stay the same. Lindsay and Riley Newman are going to play together. Obviously, they're familiar with each other. Andre Daescu and Lee Waters, very familiar with each other as well, as they've played a couple years together. So we knew their lineup more or less coming out, but then what that allowed was the Discovery Warriors to pick who they wanted to play against. And what's going to happen here is Vivian David and Zane Navratil are going to go up against Lindsay and Riley Newman in our first matchup. If the Discovery Warriors can win this match, it's over, yet it's not. Yeah. Because we would play a fourth game, because that game does matter in the wins column and it matters in tiebreak. So it does matter, even though the Discovery Warriors, if they win this game, they will have the victory. What do you think of this matchup here with David and Navratil taking on the Newmans?
Look, recently I did see the Newmans play over on the stadium court, and they were in a bit of trouble. They managed to squeak it out, but not without a serious fight from J.W. Johnson and Lee Waters. Not Lee Waters, my apologies.
Oh, it was Frazier and...
Yes, Frazier.
Frazier and Susanna Barr.
That's correct. Sorry, my mistake, Dave.
Yeah,
it's been a long day.
you were on that call, and I was watching, and it looked like Frazier and Barr had a game plan to start, but it seemed like that was their only game plan, and when it went awry after the Newmans figured it out, there was just nothing that they could do to answer that. Oh, he tries the Jocelyn Duvillier.
He tried to be cute.
Drop, and it doesn't work. Good scramble effort there from the Newmans.
0-0-1.
Lindsay Newman's ready for that down the line shot.
Certainly, and Riley can handle anything in the middle.
1-0-1.
1-0 lead here for Lindsay and Riley Newman. And a great kind of in-between drive and drop there from Newman. It wasn't a complete drop, wasn't a complete drive. Took something off it, and what causes the issue there for Navratil is the ball's dipping as it gets over the net. Newman looking back, saying sun kind of right in his eyes as he went to hit that ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think he knew the sun was there, and it was a choice to look straight into it. You learn that as a child. It's not a great idea.
Don't stare into the sun.
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
Oh, Newman read it too.
Yes, he did. The fact that he got a paddle on that, very impressive.
He pulled it right off that Paddle Tech sign on the sideline.
0-2-1.
And that dink just sailing a little wide. Lindsay Newman visibly concerned about that.
Almost like she was in between.
Yeah.
She wanted to let it go to try the around the post, but then didn't, and then goes off the top of the tape.
Yeah, she went with a cross step there, and it was not her normal choice. Fantastic defense from Vivian David, and Riley Newman is called for a foot fault.
Yeah, as he came over, it was a great read on his part. As he came over, though, ends up catching the line. All three referees agree.
3-2-1.
3-2-1 here. Early in this game to 15 mixed doubles.
Point.
And that serve getting the better of Lindsay Newman.
4-2-1.
4-2-1.
Oh, great Ernie there from Zane Navratil, and again, he goes last second. Great read.
Yeah, they've got a good rhythm going already.
Miss hit off of David's paddle.
And that's a better dink, but Vivian David typically doesn't miss that ball.
That's a big side out here for Newman and Newman as they need to get back in this here. Oh, and Riley Newman goes down the line with the winner. And him and Tyson McGuffin have a laugh. Lindsay Newman trying to do the same thing that Riley did down the line. Navratil ready for it.
Yeah, not just ready, anticipated it so well that he managed to perform a beautiful backhand Ernie.
Beautiful lob. Great recovery from David and Navratil. Seem to be on their heels in that lob from Newman.
Yeah, but they are really feeling it right now. You can tell that it's a good partnership. Again, another team I'd love to see play more together. And Newman still just a little out of sorts.
6-3-1.
6-3-1. Navratil just being aggressive right there.
Yeah, he's going all in. And they've got a healthy lead, 7-3. Let's see if they can get this and the switch.
7-3-1.
Way to get on top of it. Lindsay Newman getting in that squatted position with that forehand.
Yeah, she went full scorpion on that one. Really brought the tail up from behind, stung down.
7-3-2.
I can't.
You don't have to.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
you got so many of them. I love it.
And Vivian David, for any team to out-Ernie the Newmans is almost unheard of.
That's awesome, and just like that, they have an end change on their paddle as they get to 8 first. As they change ends, we'll take a timeout here when we come back. We'll be on court. Major League Pickleball here in Dripping Springs, Texas at Dreamland. Don't go anywhere.
Imagine a world where being carbon neutral is as simple as swiping the right credit card. Introducing Carbon Zero, the only credit card that automatically calculates, offsets, and tracks your carbon footprint as you spend. With Carbon Zero, how you make purchases today is exactly how you protect tomorrow. Sign up for the Carbon Zero credit card and swipe your carbon footprint goodbye.
Hi, I'm Justin Watson, founder of BLQK Coffee. There's an awakening taking place, and it starts with black coffee. BLQK Coffee is waking up more than just the mind and the body, but also the consciousness, grounded with the intent to make a difference by creating more opportunities for marginalized communities. BLQK.
BLKQ.
How about black?
Black.
Black coffee.
Black coffee.
There you go.
Ball in hand for Zane Navratil as him and Vivian David have an 8-3 lead here in this game to 15, trying to close out this match and get the point for the Discovery Warriors.
Points mean prizes. Good lead.
Yeah, just a little too much on that one.
I tell you, I've been so impressed with Vivian David. She has been rock solid.
9-3-2.
She hasn't made an unforced error since the Reagan administration.
I'm not sure she was a glimmer in her parents' eye during the Reagan administration.
Oh, no, different Reagan. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
We have fun here, guys, just in case you haven't noticed.
Second serve.
That's how we stay warm.
3-9-2.
3-9-2. The Newmans trying to claw their way back in here. Great work. And it pays off as Riley Newman, very patient, trying to drop that ball back in. They work their way back up and get the point.
4-9-2.
Oh!
The no-look backhand.
And Riley Newman not happy with it. But Navratil, he'll take it all day long.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
You don't need eyes to see, Dom. You need vision.
Side out, yeah.
I need to open another page and just be writing these down.
9-4-1. Point.
And it's just what happens. When it's going your way, everything just seems to be falling.
Yeah.
That's what's happening here for Navratil and David.
10-4-1.
10-4-1.
Wow. Riley Newman, I'm surprised he even got down in time to deal with that. He was so high for that overhead. Unbelievable.
11-4-1.
Oh,
read it beautifully, and it was an Ernie, but he was jumping over the corner so deep.
And a great serve there. He is going to abuse that serve as long as he can. He's got another month and a bit, month and a half or so, before the rules will change regarding serving.
You'll have to take him under your wing, Morgan, and show him how you do it, because your serve, there's nothing wrong with.
Yeah, my serve will stay legal. We'll go back to being the one-eyed man in the land of the blind.
Newman read it. He saw Navratil ready to speed that up, but a little bit too much, and it is a match
13-4-2.
game
14-4-2
point. Oh, nice
Side
from
out.
Riley Newman right there. They stay in it here.
Keeps him alive.
4-13-1.
Down by 10.
Riley Newman does not normally miss those. And visibly displeased, testing the durability of the ball. Looks like that Franklin X40 was up to the task.
Oh, what a move by Navratil. And that only happens because of the athleticism of Zane Navratil right there.
Yeah, read it like a children's novel, no doubt about it.
Another chance here to end this and give the Discovery Warriors this point. Oh, Vivian David.
And that is good night, Irene. We must have misspoke. We believed it was 14. That must have been 13.
Let's see what we got.
14-4-1.
Yes, we were 1 point ahead, Morgan. Apologies.
Or we were psychic. Oh,
Second serve.
He did well to recover in time just to get a paddle on it.
We'll see if the Navratil serve here can end it. Wow, what work there from Lindsay and Riley Newman just to stay in that point, but just a little too much. Vivian David and Zane Navratil as they'll take that match 15-4. They will give the Discovery Warriors the point for this round, but we will play this fourth matchup where we will have Lee Waters and Andre Daescu taking on Tyson McGuffin and Leah Jansen.
That really was an epic display of teamwork between Navratil and David. They complemented each other brilliantly, filled in the gaps, as many Ernies as I've ever seen.
Yep.
Incredible play from that team, and that clinches victory. We will have another matchup coming, so do not go away. We'll be back here at Dreamland, Dripping Springs, Texas.
Hi, I'm Justin Watson, founder of BLQK Coffee. There's an awakening taking place, and it starts with black coffee. BLQK Coffee is waking up more than just the mind and the body, but also the consciousness, grounded with the intent to make a difference by creating more opportunities for marginalized communities. BLQK.
B-O-K-B.
How about black?
Black.
Black coffee.
Black coffee.
There you go.
Hey, I'm Ben Johns, and I'm here to tell you why the pros prefer the Franklin X40 Pickleball. I really like the durability. It's pretty rare that I crack one of these. I really like the balance in the ball. I really love this ball because of the color. The visibility at any time during the day is always extremely easy to see, so I think it's not just for the players, it's also a great spectator ball.
Go again, until you strike just right, until the ball sings, until the other guy blinks, until the court's clear, and the sun sets, until you see it in your sleep, and wake up swinging. Go again, till you can't miss, until you can't lose. Go again, and again.
Welcome back to Dripping Springs, Texas, here at Dreamland for Major League Pickleball. We have our fourth and final matchup between the Discovery Warriors and the Pickle Ranchers. The Discovery Warriors taking the first three matches and taking this match technically to get that point. Women's doubles, Vivian David and Leah Jansen taking that one 15-6 over Waters and Newman. Navratil McGuffin taking down Diescu and Newman 15-7. And David and Navratil taking down the Newmans 15-4. We've got Lee Waters and Andre Diescu taking on Tyson McGuffin and Leah Jansen. Lee off the net again, Morgan.
Yeah, it's these regulation height nets. It's often getting in the way.
1-0-2. Point.
I think we're going to see McGuffin and Jansen target Waters as often as needed. And that's a great serve from Jansen. Plenty of spin on the ball.
Yeah, like you said, they noticed that she was making some mistakes in the women's doubles matchup. And see if they can continue to force her to make some more mistakes. That's a good sign there for Waters to get back in this.
Yeah, they'll have to realize a wounded dog still bears teeth and often very dangerous.
0-3-1.
Nice job by Diescu.
Yeah, the big man, when he gets moving, puts so much pace on the ball.
One, 3-1.
That's a good sign there from Lee Waters.
Yeah, she just needs a couple of great plays like that to get her confidence back, and then she'll be rolling.
2-3-1. Point. 3-3-1.
3-3-1. Unforced error off the paddle of Diescu.
Second serve. Yes. 3-3-2.
And 3-3, all even here early in this game to 15.
Side out.
All right, Mr. McGuffin serving to Diescu.
3-3-1.
Wow, he is so big.
Second
What a
serve.
move there. He read that from the get-go.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of faith in his partner to be able to cover the gap if it doesn't work. So it's a worthwhile risk. Oh, he's just sprayed that one wide. Unfortunate.
That was out. Okay, thank you. Yes, you are. 4-3-2.
4-3-2. What a dink from Leah Jansen right there, Morgan, and she got that at Lee Waters' feet.
Yeah, she has such a good roll, manages to get that ball down quickly. Has good pace, doesn't allow people to move too quickly.
5-3-2. Side out.
And I've heard through the grapevine that we will be seeing the pairing of McGuffin
3-5-1.
and Jansen a lot next year.
Very good team.
Yeah, to the tune of upwards of 20, 25
Second
tournaments.
serve.
It's a lot of weekends.
It is. I mean, no one's quite sure how many weeks there are in a year, but that's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, no one's really sure.
3-5-2.
It's just when he seems to be off balance is when he's almost more on balance. It's just very unorthodox. And again, you played next to him a lot, and it just seems like so many times that he's off balance and you think you have him and you don't. That being Tyson McGuffin.
Yeah, no, for sure. I often liken him to Rafa Nadal. Rafa Nadal certainly is the greatest tennis player to ever play off balance. And he's obviously one of the all-time greats regardless. But compared to someone like Roger Federer, who always looks on balance, very different animal. We see that stark contrast with McGuffin and, say, Ben Johns, two players that really defined men's singles over the last 4 or 5 years.
Two.
5-3. Jansen and McGuffin in the lead. And McGuffin caught Lee Waters on the stack.
Yeah, that's unfortunately, if you've got a serve coming at you like McGuffin's, or even right now Leah Jansen's, it might not be worth trying to unwind a stack and run the risk of not being able to make it to the kitchen line. Because if you're late to that party,
6-3-2.
unfortunately your guests are gone.
Nice finish there from Lee Waters. And I always thought she had McGuffin 3 shots ago. It finally does there.
He's not an easy man to put down. There's no doubt about it. He's a fighter.
3-6-1.
Oh, and Diascu going hard and almost seemed to screen Waters for a second.
Yeah, it was the old decoy play. Didn't work.
Good spot there from Jansen.
6-3-1.
6-3-1 lead here for Jansen and McGuffin. That's frustration because McGuffin's getting everything back.
Yeah, and Jansen is driving like a demon right now. It's impressive stuff.
7-3-1. Foot fault. Foot fault on the serve.
And a foot fault on the serve. We haven't seen that for a while.
I haven't seen that since Nam.
7-3-2. Side out.
All right, John. We're going to have our apologies to our viewers there. We will clean it up here in the booth.
Way too much fun out here, boys and girls. That was tough. That it almost looked like it might drop.
Yeah. Andre looking over at the booth, trying to get confirmation.
Right.
That
We're both like, yeah,
4-7-1.
There's a reason we're sitting here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Point.
And that's good use of the nets from Waters.
Five,
5-7-1. Diascu and Waters back in this match. That's my fault.
Yep. Yeah, you owe them one for there. You owe her a beer for that. That's it.
Dasku trying to fire Lee up here and get her going. She is playing a lot better in this match. Off the tape again, Morgan.
They are really abusing that.
7-7-2.
7-7-2. Wow, what play from Lee Waters on the speed up.
Yeah, she's starting to find a rhythm, and I'm happy for her. No one wants to go down like that.
Yeah, no, that's a... So they're going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout here from Dreamland. We'll be right back with the conclusion of this game here at Major League Pickleball. Discovery Warriors versus the Pickle Ranchers.
Greatness doesn't just come from anywhere. It's built over time, match to match. Duper is counting every match. It's measuring the moments and building greatness within the entire pickleball community. Working in conjunction with amateur and pro players will make Duper the go-to pickleball rating system. From rec play to tournaments, it's time to make every match count.
Go again, until you strike just right, until the ball sings, until the other guy blinks, until the court's clear, and the sun sets, until you see it in your sleep, and wake up swinging. Go again, till you can't miss, until you can't lose. Go again, and again.
Time's in.
Jansen and McGuffin find themselves in a hole for the first time in this match, down 8-7 as Lee Waters serves. What a dig. Oh, Lee Waters with the fist pump finding that hole.
Right now they're doing it for pride. The match is indeed over. The Discovery Warriors did win the first 3 games, but they want this for their own peace of mind.
And no one more excited during that point than owner Tim Klitsch, as he is on the sideline standing up 2 fist pumps after Lee Waters hits that winner.
Yeah, he's definitely double fisting.
7-9-1.
Oh, we have a whole nother match to do too, don't we?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Oh gosh, yeah.
7-9-2.
7-9-2 here.
Oh,
Short serve, side out.
Unforced error right there, and now all of a sudden it's changed, and Jansen and McGuffin seem to be kind of tight, making some unforced errors here.
9-7-1.
Yeah, I think if you're McGuffin and Jansen, you've got to settle things down again. You don't need to be taking unnecessary risks.
9-7-2.
Let Jansen try and dink with Waters as much as she wants. And she's missed that one just a couple of feet.
Can't believe it. Mouth still wide open going, are you kidding me? How'd that ball sail long? But again, it being cooler out, the ball is sailing longer today. Has been all day. Oh. What a shot from Leah Jansen. Just dropping that ball in the corner.
Yeah, that was a full stretch. Managed to find the corner. Perfect angle. McGuffin capitalized. Beautiful play. Oh, and he finds the court. I'm not sure if that was a backhand or a seizure, but he found the court regardless.
Totally chicken winged.
Timeout receiving.
McGuffin exclaiming, by the book. I don't know who wrote that book. Might have been Dr. Zeus.
Oh, man. And just like that, a timeout here from the Pickle Ranchers as they sense some momentum from the Discovery Warriors. Jansen and McGuffin here tied up at 9. I mean, now it's a true race to 6 since we're win by 1. All right, so we're tied at 9. Who can get 6 before the other team? Where are you sensing kind of that momentum shifting, Morgan?
Yeah, I think it's come back into the favor of McGuffin and Jansen. Waters and Daescu certainly had a great run, and they've made a meal of this. We'll see McGuffin coming back in, and he'll be serving to Daescu.
Time's in. 991.
991. And McGuffin all over that. Good read, but really piggybacking off the drop from Jansen. Yeah, a roar of approval.
And
Zane Navratil.
He's growling over there like McGuffin.
He's got a little bark.
Man, and now just the frustration from Daescu and Waters.
12-9-1.
And a 12-9 lead here for McGuffin and Jansen.
That's a big forehand through the middle. She needs that.
They need one more here to get that side out. That is just out.
Yeah. All the control of an unattended garden hose on that one.
9-12-1.
Oh, you can't make this stuff up. Can't do it. That's a nice drive there from Daescu as he handcuffs Jansen a little bit, and they get off a 9.
10-12-1.
Good job by McGuffin getting big in the middle there, Morgan.
And a great catch from the lady in red over there. Just left-handed, just put it out there. Found the mittens. Nice work. Yeah, that's a sorry, not sorry.
Side out.
Just nothing Daescu could do on that. Waters was at the baseline.
I was looking for a dive, personally.
12-10-1.
12-10-1. Loved it in between that point. I looked over at Navratil, and he's coaching up McGuffin. He's telling him, kind of mouthing to him what he wants him to do. McGuffin does exactly that, and they have a 13-10 lead.
13-10-1.
Love that coaching aspect of this, Morgan.
Oh, yeah, great fun. And Waters just telling McGuffin to stay home. It's not over yet.
She goes and slips that behind him.
Yeah, McGuffin just catching it way out in front. It's so difficult to keep the paddle head, closed enough to control the ball.
Oh, what hands from Lee Waters right there. She handles everything McGuffin had to give her right there. End up on the board, 11-13-1.
Ooh, that ball was sailing along.
Oh, A big let's go from Lee Waters. They're within one now, Morgan.
And we've got a timeout there from McGuffin and Jansen. So we will take a break here at Dreamland Dripping Springs and return for the conclusion of this match.
It's time for a different way to pay for healthcare. Crowd Health was made with you in mind. We saw insurance companies wasting your time and money with high premiums, crazy deductibles, and wasteful overhead. So we're cutting the cord on the old ways and treating your money like it's actually yours. We reimagined healthcare that's simplified, with amazing pricing and fast communication, all at your fingertips. We saw restrictive networks keeping you from care you need. So with us, you can see any doctor you want. Whether you're paying too much or don't have any coverage at all, in under 5 minutes, get your healthcare freedom back without breaking the bank. You deserve quality healthcare that is simplified and affordable and gives you peace of mind. Join Crowd Health today.
There's no more
momentum on the side of Waters and Diascu right here. 12-13. Waters to serve to McGuffin, see if they can tie this up. Wow, Diascu getting big in the middle there.
Yeah, really stretched his wings. And now
13-13-1.
13-13-1.
Wow, this is a great comeback here from Waters and Diascu, and they're going to have 2 opportunities to end this here. It is first to 15. We are win by 1 in this matchup.
And I'm not sure she needed to go for that one exactly.
If that's in the middle, I don't mind it. She's at the high part of the net on the sideline right there, and that's what she clips the top of the net.
14-13-2.
And they have opened the window for McGuffin and Jansen.
All they got to do is jump.
We obviously are not endorsing jumping from windows here at Major League Pickleball.
But you can't sit on the ledge.
Okay.
Can't watch, right? Gotta go for it.
All right.
Let's see. Let's see.
McGuffin and Jansen level the scores at 14-14-1. That was a big point. Right now, Lee Waters is thinking back to that backhand attack 2 points prior.
14-14-1.
2 opportunities here for McGuffin and Jansen.
And all they need is one to close the show. Fantastic fight back from Diascu and Waters. It looked like for a moment they were going to squeak it out. But in the end.
Yeah, I mean, what a closeout right there, Morgan. Doesn't get any better. That was highs and lows from that matchup right there. And when you thought that Jansen and McGuffin had the advantage, Waters and Diascu answer. They come back, make a run. But in the end, Jansen and McGuffin end it 15-14, and the Discovery Warriors take all 4 as they go 4-0 in that matchup. And going into day 2, the Discovery Warriors sitting pretty at 2-0. The Pickle Ranchers will be 1-1 heading into tomorrow.
And they have not lost a game?
No, they haven't. They're 8-0, huh?
So far,
yeah.
They are on top of the leaderboard.
They are.
Congratulations, guys and girls. Epic matchup, and we've got more to come. Do not go anywhere. We'll be back at Dreamland Dripping Springs for the Major League Pickleball berth.
Imagine a world where being carbon neutral is as simple as swiping the right credit card. Introducing Carbon Zero, the only credit card that automatically calculates, offsets, and tracks your carbon footprint as you spend. With Carbon Zero, how you make purchases today is exactly how you protect tomorrow. Sign up for the Carbon Zero credit card and swipe your carbon footprint goodbye.
The Pro XR pickleball paddle answers the age-old question of how to get paddle speed and control with the same paddle and one grip, and this is it. Pro XR gives you more spin, greater control, and quicker reloads on every shot in the game, because you always have that constant feel for that leverage and control and paddle speed that we're all looking for. Pro XR is the most revolutionary technology in pickleball.
Hey, let me have one of those. Wrench rider. That's pretty good.
Welcome back, everybody. Next matchup here on court with Morgan and I is Team BLQK taking on Team Clean. BLQK with Irina Terashenko and Andrea Koop. They will be taking on Team Clean, Callie Smith and Corinne Carr in our first matchup of women's doubles. The second matchup, men's doubles, will be Ben Johns and Rob Nunnery from Team BLQK taking on Team Clean, Dekel Barr and Adam Stone. Morgan, what are you looking at out of this first women's doubles matchup here?
This is going to be a great match. I'm looking to see, obviously, the defense of Corinne Carr, the raw foot speed and power of Callie Smith. Irina Terashenko, she is the real veteran on the court. Obviously, they've all played a lot of pickleball. Andrea Koop, one of the more powerful players on the planet. I haven't seen her teaming up recently with Irina Terashenko, but I believe they have done in the past. It's going to be a great one.
Yes.
Looking forward to it. So far in today's proceedings, both teams have played.
Yes, and I know, I want to say...
Callie and Corinne, they played against Annalie Waters and Lee Whitwell. They didn't quite win that one. It was a close game.
Good.
Couldn't quite etch it out.
Yes, they lost that matchup overall, did they not? The Team BLQK, they have a loss today.
This is true. So, obviously after this, Rob Nunnery and Mr. Ben Johns will be on display versus Dekel Barr, Adam Stone. That's going to be another barn burner. And then we'll see them mixed.
It'll be fun to see what matchups they come out with for mixed. More than likely we will see the Adam Stone-Corinne Carr matchup, as they're very familiar with each other and play together routinely.
Yeah, certainly. And I think Johns and Terashenko, they are a tried and true partnership. They've been great friends for quite some time.
As the players finish their warm-ups, we have our referees coming out onto court. They will be out here shortly and ready to go. But, I mean, what are you looking at matchup-wise as far as we do know that Tereshchenko and Coop, very familiar with each other, have played with each other in the past against Carr and Smith. Do you take the familiarity of Tereshchenko and Coop over Smith and Carr?
For my money, yeah. At this point, I think it's a good bet. I think Irina on the right-hand side is deadly. She has such a good rolling forehand dink. However, I believe that's also one of the preferred dinks of Andrea Coop as well. So,
right. I mean, I just like the steadiness of Tereshchenko. You're going to get from Tereshchenko and Coop. Callie Smith going to be someone who would like to speed it up and get into that so she can finish. Corinne Carr, over the past year and a half, has gone from someone who is an assistant on the court, keeping the ball in play, to someone who wants to speed that up, play a little harder, play a little faster. It's going to be interesting to see that. Yeah,
obviously for many years she was the wing woman of the great Simone Jazim. And to a large extent, she was taking 20-30% of the court, really focusing on her defense, keeping their points alive. But yes, as you said, in the last few years, she has been playing with a number of different players, and she's had to really flex her offensive muscles. And she's been doing well. So this is going to be another good challenge for her.
In my opinion, I think in this match, the X factor is Callie Smith. Can Callie get hot? Can she play fast? And when she plays fast and she is feeling it and is hot, I think that's going to be an X factor in this match for Smith and Carr, right? If they can kind of do that, and then it turns Corinne Carr where she starts feeding off of that. Yeah. And that's where she's going to be at her best.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point. So far, I haven't seen Callie, looking to really encroach too far into Corinne's territory, and it'll be interesting to see if she feels the need to do it, and if so, can she do it effectively?
Well, Ron Ponder, a man of many jokes, as always, and saying he's trying to avoid eye contact with my partner here, Morgan Evans.
Good old Ron. Good old Ron.
So we are about ready to get underway here as the players finish their pleasantries, as they will now become enemies.
Ooh. Okay, that means business.
Looks like Andrea Coop will start serving to Corinne Carr. Team Clean versus Team BLQK.
Point.
Nice little speed up there from Andrea Coop.
Yeah, they know there is a Beatles cover band going to be starting a concert here at Dreamland tonight, and we'd all like to get up there and see that.
There's that fast start from Callie Smith.
Side out.
If I'm Team BLQK, I want to keep her away from.
I guess you'd be a one-man team, wouldn't you?
0-1-1. Point.
Unforced error. Tereshchenko looking at Coop going, don't worry, that won't happen again.
1-1-1.
We'll hold at that. I would like to see her getting some more slice returns in her game.
And Coop completely engaged in that point, but then all of a sudden, ball just flipped up overhead. She had no chance.
Accidental lob.
2-1-1.
2-1-1 lead here for Team Clean.
Second server. 2-1-2.
Tereschenko looking to sit down on that, hope to get it back over. Great power from the Carr-Smith duo.
Yeah, and that's more of what I was expecting from Tereschenko and Coop, is to go a little more at Carr instead of Smith, but game plan early seemed to be go cross court with Smith. Good pressure there from
a lot of pressure
and Carr.
There was an out ball that was hit, unfortunately, but so they stayed alive a little longer.
There's Corinne Carr, the aggressive Corinne Carr right there. Beautifully done.
Yeah, good counter punch, good follow-up.
3-1-1.
3-1-1. Early here in this game to 15.
And Tereschenko calling that serve wide.
No, that's overturned. Three, 1, 2.
Great counter from the professor, Corinne Carr.
Yeah, I think if Coop's going to do that, she's going to have to be a little closer to the line. Otherwise, it's just a bit too much time for Carr to react. And Callie Smith threading the needle down the line. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, she just goes inside out right there beautifully. Finds a hole.
5-1-2.
Something about that no-look backhand today. Coop gets one right there, just like Navratil did earlier.
Yeah.
5.
So we'll have Tereschenko serving to Smith.
Second server.
Nice overhead. Plenty of authority there.
1-5-2.
1-5-2 is the score. And an inside out forehand from Carr, just catching Tereschenko by a little bit of surprise.
5-1-1.
5-1-1.
And we'll get the switch here from Tereschenko.
Great leave there from Carr as she was fully engaged in that firefight.
6-1-1.
6-1-1.
And that
squeal from Callie Smith.
Yes. She clutched victories from the jaws of defeat there. Oh, vice versa, sorry. It's been a long day.
Long day.
Long day. Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Both.
Smith pulls her paddle down. Carr ducks. And ball sails long.
7-1-2.
7-1-2 on the verge of an end change in the favor of Corinne Carr and Callie Smith. Nice little Ernie there from
Side
Irina
out.
Tereshchenko.
Yeah, read it very well.
One, 7-1. Second server.
Well, she was in good position, got down nice and low, just possibly didn't quite catch the best part of the paddle.
1-7-2. Point.
As that return from Ka Sao's long.
2-7-2.
Just that's a tough spot
Side
to
out.
attack that ball from there, Morgan.
I agree.
We've seen that
7-2-1.
a little bit today. And players attacking from such a low position. Well, that ball skipped on Carr.
Second
Yeah,
server.
we've seen that a lot, and I think players have to start realizing that there are parts of the court, the
7-2-2.
lines, namely, where the ball is inherently going to be skipping, and it might behoove them to start playing more low volley dings, as opposed to their typical step back and let it bounce, because it's just not possible to be able to react quite in time.
We have a ball. Extra ball back there.
And as we just source another ball, that original one is now a souvenir for one lucky customer.
One lucky fan. Blessed with a
2-7-1.
Absolutely blessed.
Oh, that's a great two-hander there from Irina Tereshchenko.
Yeah.
And Team BLQK trying to fire up these two ladies.
3-7-1.
3-7-1, try and get them back in this match.
Second
Rare
server.
miss right there. Tereshchenko's set for that.
3-7-2.
Oh. And Tereshchenko gets them with a divorce ball.
The divorce ball in the middle.
No.
Yours? No,
No.
yours. No,
No one-
yours?
no one
Mine?
knows who gets
mine,
it.
Yours? Yours, mine. Mine,
like,
yours.
It's like the kids. Who
Yeah.
gets them?
4-7-2.
Right, exactly.
Side out.
I don't mind that again, but that's threading the needle there, trying to go down the line instead of keeping that ball in and attacking in a safe space.
7-4-1.
Yeah, every player is really trying to figure out their own risk versus reward formula, what they're comfortable with.
Point. Switch ends.
And so a
1 minute.
lead here for Corinne Carr and Kelly Smith as we'll change ends. We'll take a break with them and be right back here at Major League Pickleball.
See the curl? Well, okay.
Imagine a world where being carbon neutral is as simple as swiping the right credit card. Introducing Carbon Zero, the only credit card that automatically calculates, offsets, and tracks your carbon footprint as you spend. With Carbon Zero, how you make purchases today is exactly how you protect tomorrow. Sign up for the Carbon Zero credit card and swipe your carbon footprint goodbye.
Okay.
8-3 lead here for
8-4-1.
8-4 lead here for Team Cleans, Smith and Carr over Team BLQK's Coop and Terashenko. Oh, Terashenko punishing that ball.
Yeah, good timing. It looks easy,
8-4-2.
but a hair too late on that, and it ends in tears.
Oh, it's almost similar. It just didn't pop up as much on that off the bounce.
Yeah, tough play. Good defense for a number of shots. In the end, the offensive prowess of Coop
4-8-1.
and Terashenko proves too strong.
Point.
All right, so the team bench is getting into this a little bit now.
5-8-1.
Getting later in the day. Terashenko gets what she's looking for right there. And again, good patience by both Coop and Terashenko to get a ball that was actually able to attack.
And coming back at 5-8-2. That's what Callie Smith really needs to do when they're asserting their dominance and they've pushed their team back. She's really going to be squeezing the center and taking as many of those balls with her forehand.
See her right there, even pinching on the third. Great reach. Oh, and a foot fault on Irina Terashenko as she leaned in. I thought she had got it clean, but yeah, both referees on that call with a foot fault.
She had a fault. She faulted. 9-5-1.
9-5-1. Oh, wow. I think Callie was ready for that one.
I think there was an email about that shot that came out about 3 weeks ago, and she opened it.
10-5-1.
Didn't go to spam or anything.
No, directly to the inbox.
Oh, yeah. Focus mail.
That one, too?
Yep. That one,
Timeout.
I don't think that was an intended attack, but one of those hybrid dinks.
Yeah, and so we got a timeout here from Team BLQK, and if you're in their corner right now, Morgan, what are you telling them as they come over here for this timeout?
Well, that Beatles cover band is starting any moment. And maybe to rug up, get some long pants. It is freezing out here.
It's getting a little chilly out here. It is. The boys all on the bench right now are all huddled up with as much long sleeves as they can, anticipating their next matchup. But right now, Smith and Carr in control. See if Ben Johns and Rob Nunnery had any good advice for Terashenko and Coop here under the lights here at Dreamland.
Well, I'm sure Rob did. I don't know about this Ben bloke, but he seems nice, I guess.
Seems like a nice guy.
Time is in. 11-5-1.
11-5-1. Oh, and off the cap. And that was off Corinne Carr's paddle first.
It was. Yes, that's going to teach her, I think, that perhaps that area is not as available as she might think. It came back in a hurry. The balls are getting faster and faster as the temperature drops down into the minus 47 district.
It's about that right now. A nice drive there from Callie Smith, and again, you're seeing that, Morgan. She's pinching that middle.
Yeah, you've got to apply that pressure.
12-5-2.
That ball is punished from Callie Smith.
Yeah, they're going to want to check that ball for cracks. The interesting thing I find about Callie Smith is when Carr is hitting that third, Smith is just creeping in there and she's not even watching to see the point of contact. She has that much faith that the ball is going to be good enough, and she trusts her hand speed to just deal with whatever happens.
I had a conversation with her in Beer City, Andrea Coop's tournament, about that, how she doesn't really watch ball. She watches player more. And she's relying on her partner, and that's her trust she has in her partner.
She's never played with me.
No trust.
No.
Nice ball. Yeah.
Yeah, lovely two-handed backhand. Technique-wise, I have always loved that two-hander from Irina.
6-13-1.
6-13-1. See if Terashenko and Coop have a run in them here. Coop mishits that two-hander a little bit, and it just floated on her. That's an easy put away for Callie Smith.
6-13-2.
Great job by Terashenko. And again, watching her hands and that backhand. You talk about the two-hander. I love her cut, that one-hander she's got. She uses it on the dink and the return so well. And her third.
Oh, and Coop just getting out of the way in time.
Doesn't matter how pretty, it just matters if it's successful or not.
8-13-2.
Yeah, but you can get style points.
All right.
I'm not sure if we're marking him down for the grand totals, but...
Carr getting real cute with that angle there.
Oh,
there's that two-hander you like, Morgan.
Yeah, she did so well to fend off those attacks. You can see there is a brace on her right ankle. She is favoring a bit of an injury there, but she came here to play, and she's a gamer.
Side out.
Terashenko just didn't clear that hip enough to create enough room, and almost got handcuffed just a tad.
Yeah, hips don't lie, Dom. Hips don't lie. Keep it together, Dom.
Trying.
Yeah, nice looking roll from Terashenko, just mixing it up slightly.
13-9-2.
Oh, that is just not coming back when Callie Smith is on those toes. And they have a game and match point here. 4-team clean. Go grab that ball from the other court.
14-9-2.
14-9-2. And that is the only downside of moving in preemptively. If their partner's third doesn't quite land where it's needed, unfortunately you are now a target and your feet will be attacked.
What a ball from Callie Smith. And we're seeing so many players today not able to keep those in, and she's keeping that in. I'm looking at the difference. She's not hitting it as hard. She's taking something off it.
Yeah, I mean, the ball is flying at the moment, so anyone who can shape the ball as well. Case in point right there.
Been another game and match point here for Callie Smith and Corinne Carr from Team Clean.
Massive overhead there from Irina Tereshchenko, and looking for the sharp angle. Still, one more go at the match.
And unforced error will do it, and it is a 15-9 victory for Team Clean, Smith and Carr over Andrea Koop and Irina Tereshchenko of Team BLQK. We'll take a break. When we come back, men's doubles. Dekel Bar, Adam Stone taking on Ben Johns and Rob Nunnery. Don't go anywhere.
The pickleball community is growing rapidly and evolving. Duper brings accuracy, transparency, and adaptability to the sport. Fair and competitive play is a better experience for everyone. This is our pickleball community. And now Duper will make every point count.
It's time for a different way to pay for healthcare. Crowd Health was made with you in mind. We saw insurance companies wasting your time and money with high premiums, crazy deductibles, and wasteful overhead. So we're cutting the cord on the old ways and treating your money like it's actually yours. We reimagined healthcare that's simplified, with amazing pricing and fast communication, all at your fingertips. We saw restrictive networks keeping you from care you need. So with us, you can see any doctor you want. Whether you're paying too much or don't have any coverage at all, in under 5 minutes, get your healthcare freedom back without breaking the bank. You deserve quality healthcare that is simplified and affordable and gives you peace of mind. Join Crowd Health today.
Welcome back, everybody. Team Clean versus Team BLQK. Looks like we have Dekel Bar and Adam Stone taking on Ben Johns and Rob Nunnery. Team Clean taking game one. Callie Smith and Corinne Carr on top of Andrea Koop and Irina Tereshchenko by a score of 15-9. We will see if Ben Johns and Rob Nunnery can answer and even this up here at 1. We have Morgan Evans over here layering up as it is getting cooler out this evening. But we are ready to go here. Looks like players are just about finished with their warm-up.
15 seconds.
Ron Ponder on the call here with the final 15-second call. We thank you guys for joining us here today. We'll be here for the next 3 days through Monday. We have our championships on Monday. But we'll be here all day tomorrow, all day on Sunday. And we have a couple matches early in the morning on Monday, and the finals on CBS Sports Monday night. Don't want to miss that. As Ben Johns going over what ball he wants with partner Rob Nunnery, as the very familiar team of Adam Stone and Dekel Barr will oppose the number 2 overall draft pick and number 1 male in MLP, Ben Johns, and partner Rob Nunnery.
Time in. 0-0-2.
Adam Stone, the big flat forehand.
0-0-1.
Oh. And Dekel Barr looking for his patented Ernie opportunity.
Nice job there. Stone had actually gotten out of way of a ball right there to let Dekel play that from the baseline.
1-0-2.
Oh, that's Ben Johns doing Ben Johns things in the middle right there, just saying, Rob, I got this. Don't worry about it.
Ben Johns things. All right.
0-1-1.
A good leave there from Barr and Stone. They will, of course, be trying to isolate Mr. Nunnery as best as possible. Easier said than done.
That ball sailing long, and again, like you said, Dekel Barr always going to be looking for that Ernie. He uses his length very well.
1-1-2. Point.
Just a little too much extension there from Adam Stone on that block.
Yeah, it's not necessary to go all the way out. It's something that costs McGuffin a lot of the time. Stone, no different.
Point.
Yeah, it's a must-win here. Not a must-win, but
3-1-2.
you don't want to go down 2-0 here.
It's a recommended win, is what it is.
I would highly recommend it.
Highly.
Little hip check from Ben Johns on Rob Nunnery in the middle of the point.
It's a love tap.
Nice, but unfortunate for Ben and Rob as that ball clips the tape, leaves it up for Stone. He's able to put that away.
Yeah, still doesn't make it the easiest shot. I mean, it was up there, but he had to react incredibly quickly to get high enough to then bring it down. Ooh.
You like that one, huh?
No, that wasn't me. That was someone passing. It was yeah. We'll just forget that.
Uh-huh. That was an absolute beautiful lob there from Adam Stone.
Lovely. Look at that serve.
Wow, that's a grown man drive there from Adam Stone. He hits that ball so hard, so flat.
Yeah, and when it's that close to the net, it's hard to just let it go. And that serve was just inches away from greatness.
Deckel not happy with himself right there as he just clips the top of the tape.
3-3-1.
Wow, what a backhand flick there from Ben Johns to end that.
Yeah, he does so well at full extension. He's more deadly than anyone on the planet when he gets that backhand side and he's able to hit that low volley.
Oh, Deckel surprising Ben Johns on the backhand side down the line there.
Yeah, I think he sold the middle well enough and managed to slice it, making a late contact from Johns. And Stone not happy with...
5-3-2.
The crowd is in it, Morgan. The crowd is in it.
So we'll have Nunnery
6-3-2.
serving to Barr, 6-2-2.
And he's just, Adam Stone, the biggest cheerleader for Deckel Bar when he's playing well like that.
Yeah, Deckel has really raised his game in recent times. The level he had at the Vegas PPA tournament recently was just off the charts. However, he was not having to deal with Mr. Ben Johns. So it'll be interesting to see how well he can keep that level up against the best of the best.
Again, a much-needed side out to stop that momentum there.
6-3-1.
And Deckelbar read that beautifully, hopped the line. And the level of power he has on that backhand side is more than the vast majority of people have on their forehand. Smooth sailing. Johns taking up great space in the middle, feeding off his own effective play.
8-3 lead here on the end change as Team BLQK will switch ends, take the lead 8-3. We will take a break here at Major League Pickleball in Dripping Springs, Texas at Dreamland. When we come back, the remainder of this men's doubles matchup between Deckel Bar, Adam Stone, Ben Johns, and Rob Nunnery.
See the curl? Well, okay.
Imagine a world where being carbon neutral is as simple as swiping the right credit card. Introducing Carbon Zero, the only credit card that automatically calculates, offsets, and tracks your carbon footprint as you spend. With Carbon Zero, how you make purchases today is exactly how you protect tomorrow. Sign up for the Carbon Zero credit card and swipe your carbon footprint goodbye.
Ben Johns to serve to Adam Stone here, up 8-3. A recommended win for Ben Johns and Rob Nunnery here. They don't want to go down 2-0.
Johns is playing great mixed at the moment, isn't he?
Well, he was.
He was, yeah.
Until you said something.
Side out.
Well, again, but it's what happens when you play with Ben. You know, playing when he plays with Colin understands that he's going to take 15% of the court.
Yeah.
The Team BLQK owners up in the box over here getting rowdy.
They'll do whatever it takes to get their help get their team a victory.
Now that ball is going to go in if Deckel takes something off of that. He hit that too hard, almost gets the back wall.
Yeah, hitting around the post and hitting it long is one of the cardinal sins of the game. That's not a joke.
No, it's not.
That's a real thing.
It's actually truth.
It's like hitting a lob wide. So, Nunnery serving to Stone, 9-3-1.
I formation from Nunnery and Johns. Nunnery did not know where to go if Johns was going to actually switch.
9-3-2.
Oh, what a find there from Ben Johns. As that was like the Red Sea parting in the middle, and he finds the hole.
Yeah, beautiful play.
10-3-2.
Got to see something out of Barr and Stone here. 3-10.
Yeah, so far it's smooth sailing from Nunnery and Johns. But I don't expect to see Stone and Barr disappear without a serious fight. This team is too good. Deckelbar trying to insert himself there, but tricky.
10-3-1.
10-3-1 lead for Team BLQK. Ben upset with himself even after that powerful overhead.
Oh, certainly should be. It's unforgivable, that kind of stuff. I mean, he's missed at least one shot today.
Wow, and just a little too much.
Just a little. That's like saying I've lost a little hair.
3-10-1.
3-10-1. See if Barr and Stone can get on the board after this side out. They do.
And Stone will call that one long.
4-10-1.
Got a very large crowd watching now as our other match has ended. This is the final match of the day going on.
And I think most of them just came to see you commentate. There's a good chance.
It's a slim to none chance, and Slim just left.
4-10-2.
4-10-2. Wow, that's just a great read. Good anticipation from Ben Johnson.
Yeah, one of the things I've noticed is the return game of both Nunnery and Johns is really on point. They are almost painting the lines back here.
Wow, Stone's beaten Johns on that backhand side twice now.
10-4-2.
Three. Adam Stone has seen something, and he is very successful with it right now. Ben has not even gotten a paddle on any three of those yet.
4-10-1.
And that is the risk you take when you're trying to cramp the center as much as Johns attempts to do.
Oh, Deckel getting so low to get that first one. Tried it again, just goes wide.
Yeah, I mean, his only chance there would have been call in Lee Whitwell to be able to take care of business.
The Rock of Gibraltar.
Point. 5-10-2.
5-10-2.
Side out.
They get a couple back there, but need another hold here. Ball is almost off Morgan's head.
Not even close. Reflexes of an aging mongoose. And
John's coming from sideline to sideline to try the around the post, and it's just wide.
Yeah, it's just trying to stretch his legs, you know.
It is cold.
Trying to get a step count in.
Point.
A good spin on the serve.
12-5-2.
Wow, what a read from Deckel Barr. I mean, he took off from the middle of the kitchen line.
Nunnery looked over at the referee, hoping something had happened.
Just call something.
Just call anything.
Call anything. I don't care what it is at this point.
Just give me a medical or something. I don't know.
Second server. 5-12-2.
5-12 here.
Side out.
Side out. Needed to add something there, and unfortunately they don't. And Nunnery and Johns, Team BLQK, regains the serve. Wow, what a little flip from Nunnery.
Nunnery, he wants a piece of the action. It can't just be the Ben Jones show all day.
No.
13-5-1.
13-5-1, Nunnery to serve. Stone tried to slow it up there instead of stay in it. That's very hard.
Yeah, it's unfortunately whether you want to die quickly or die slowly.
Right.
Point, game.
That is all she wrote.
Yeah, 15-5. Johns and Nunnery answer to square this matchup here, all up at 1 apiece going into mixed doubles. We'll take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll see what the matchups are, who wins that coin toss, and we will go from there here at Major League Pickleball.
The pickleball community is growing rapidly and evolving. Duper brings accuracy, transparency, and adaptability to the sport. Fair and competitive play is a better experience for everyone. This is our pickleball community. And now Duper will make every point count.
It's time for a different way to pay for healthcare. Crowd Health was made with you in mind. We saw insurance companies wasting your time and money with high premiums, crazy deductibles, and wasteful overhead. So we're cutting the cord on the old ways and treating your money like it's actually yours. We reimagined healthcare that's simplified, with amazing pricing and fast communication, all at your fingertips. We solve restrictive networks keeping you from care you need. So with us, you can see any doctor you want. Whether you're paying too much or don't have any coverage at all, in under 5 minutes, get your healthcare freedom back without breaking the bank. You deserve quality healthcare that is simplified and affordable and gives you peace of mind. Join Crowd Health today.
About to kick off here. We still don't know the matchups. We have not been told our matchups. We're just going to go with whatever's out there. Well, why don't we ask Ben? Want to ask Ben?
Yeah, Ben.
Hey, Ben. Ben. Hey, Ben. Who won the toss? You won. Oh, you, not your team. You won the toss. All right. You elected to do. Okay. All right. So what's your matchup? All right. So Ben won the toss. He made the correct call, obviously. So Ben is pairing up with Andrea Coop. So they are going to be playing against Dekel Barr and Callie Smith. This ought to be a very fun matchup. What are you looking at this one, Morgan?
Yeah, I mean, I really think Dekel Barr poses such a huge problem in the game of mixed. The kind of length he's got and his ability to earn from almost anywhere on the court. Ben obviously, he's the GOAT right now. But from a dimension standpoint, Dekel Barr does have him covered. So how well he's going to be able to target Callie Smith, and if he should be doing that at all. She's been playing fantastic pickleball we may see him look to keep Deckel honest on the backhand side as much as possible. Andrea Koop is going to be rock solid. She's got great power. If anyone can mix it with Callie, Andrea is one of them.
Oh, wow. That's a statement to start this match.
Yes, and I think Callie will learn from that one. She'll go back to the drawing board and decide maybe not.
Oh, and Ben gets the roll off the tape, too. That's a good start for them. Ben wears that one off the pedal at Deckel Bar.
Good friends, of course, Johns and Bar.
0-2-1. Point. 1-2-1.
That's great court coverage as per usual. I think we're going to see Koop doing a lot of blocking, just keeping their team alive, waiting for Ben to pounce.
That's a great drive there from Deckel Bar, and we talked about it before, Morgan, is that dipping action that you get from that roll.
Yeah, I mean, he's got such a big serve. In the game of mixed, he is going to utilize it as best as possible.
Side out. 2-2-1.
Just a little long, and again, the thin air, the cold air, Morgan, that ball sailing just a little long.
2-2-2.
Someone in the front row almost wore that off her teeth as Deckel Bar punishes that overhead.
Yeah, it seems like the guys are very trigger happy at the moment with their third balls, looking to drive powerfully. Oh.
Bar jumping that sideline, trying that Ernie, but just did not get enough of the ball. Almost mishit it just a little.
Second server. 2-2-2. Side out.
We got some taunting going on. It's coming from Team BLQK's suite. Great point there from Callie Smith and Deckel Bar.
Yeah, nice drawn-out dink rally between the ladies. Deckel was ready for the attack, though.
2-2-2. That's just a little impatience right there. It's very ambitious.
I agree.
3-2-2.
Standing room only around here for this matchup.
That's largely because there are no seats around here.
Point.
Oh man. There's a couple.
Well,
and when I say a couple, I really literally mean a couple.
Yeah, you and I have them.
Yes.
I'm not giving mine up.
No.
And Deckelbar just unable to keep that one down in the court. Got his paddle on it nicely, but so much pressure coming from Johns and Coop. And they've got a 5-2 lead. Make that 6.
And felt like just 2 minutes ago it was 2-2. And now Ben Johnson, Andrea Coop on a roll. And they just keep that roll going, up 7-2 here, 1 point away from the end change.
7-2-2.
Oh, just recovers so well. And an 8-2 lead here on the end change.
Yeah, it's almost like he's done this before.
Yeah, he has, and that leads us right into our timeout here for this matchup here at Major League Pickleball in Dripping Springs, Texas. We'll be right back.
See the curl? Well, okay.
Imagine a world where being carbon neutral is as simple as swiping the right credit card. Introducing Carbon Zero, the only credit card that automatically calculates, offsets, and tracks your carbon footprint as you spend. With Carbon Zero, how you make purchases today is exactly how you protect tomorrow. Sign up for the Carbon Zero credit card and swipe your carbon footprint goodbye.
So an 8-2 lead here for Ben Johns and Andrea Coop as they are trying to end this, and that roll just continues as they switch ends, Morgan.
Yeah, no, it's a well-oiled machine at the moment. Smooth sailing, but Deckel and Callie have life left in them.
Oh, Andrea Coop coming in hot right there with that two-handed backhand.
Yeah, I think her and Jessie Irvin have two of the biggest two-handed backhands in the game. Obviously, Annalie Waters is in that conversation as well, but for sheer ball speed,
yeah,
when they get the paddle onto it, it changes lives.
Something about that UCLA National Championship in college that has to transfer over in tennis. Deckel was like, Callie, just step aside for a second. I'm going to take this over.
Just give me 1 second here. I'll get back to you.
Irina goes, that's a foot fault. You stepped on Callie's feet.
Yeah, almost the same kind of ball speed coming off both wings from Ben Johns. That's incredibly difficult. Deckelbar has that same kind of power, possibly more. He's just got to be able to get himself up there.
It's a good ball cross court, or not really cross court. Callie was in the middle. She pulled that back to Ben's backhand. Beautifully done.
I agree.
Oh,
It looked like fun. He still apologizes.
You can almost hear, Morgan, that the ball is getting harder as the temperature drops. Every ball that they hit just seems louder.
Yeah, that was a tough spot for him as well. It was almost that kind of right shoulder. He was moving to his left, made it a little bit easier, but to get that ball down, no easy task.
11-3-1 here lead for. Oh, see the big fake with the big huge swing like brother Colin does all the time.
11-3-2.
Oh, look at that angle on the jump from the Ernie.
Yeah, beautiful shot there from Barr. He's going to need more of those if he's going to really spark a fire amongst his team.
3-11-1.
It is 3-11.
Oh, and there's Callie Smith finding that on the backhand side down the line of Ben Johns. Are we safe?
Possibly.
Nice inside out from Coop right there.
4-11-2.
There's the angle from Ben Johns now, just like Deco Barr had.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the differences you see in this game versus almost everyone else. So many players will just elect to put that down the middle, run the risk of one of the players defending it, hoping to follow up. Instead, he goes for a sharp angle as well as that much power, and finishes the point in one go.
Good leave and good eye there from Callie Smith. Coop tries to go cross court, and just like as you're talking about that, Morgan, Coop tries to go the angle and goes wide. Good defense from Coop.
Yep. That's the first of those backhand flicks he's tried. It wasn't long ago he was doing those kinds of attacks almost without concern.
And she screams out, "Oh, God."
In fairness, if Ben's going to take 98.7%, that's his ball.
I almost felt like Ben thought she was engaged and was like, I got to get out of the way. That's going to fall, the accidental lob.
Yeah. As they say, the more you practice, the luckier you get.
Dekel screams at Ben and goes, "That's just mean."
Uncharacteristic error there from Mr. Johns. Turns out he may indeed be human.
6-12. Callie trying to change it up, but unfortunately catches the top of the tape. Andrea Coop wins that battle.
Draw 6-1.
It's getting rowdy in here.
12-6-1 is the score.
Andrea is just sitting in that cross-court dink battle with Callie Smith all day and winning it.
Yeah, she does love that exchange. She leans in so well, takes the ball early.
Deco just got a little off balance there. Match point here for Ben Johns and Andrea Coop for Team BLQK to take a 2-1 lead here into the final matchup.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Sorry. 14-6-1.
Oh, the two just exchanging backhand cross courts. But Ben Johns comes out on top as they will take this match and move on to our second mixed doubles match, which will feature Corinne Carr and Adam Stone taking on Irina Tereshchenko and Rob Nunnery. So game goes to Coop and Johns 15-5. We'll take a quick 2-minute commercial break. When we come back, that second mixed doubles matchup. Don't go anywhere.
The pickleball community is growing rapidly and evolving. Duper brings accuracy, transparency, and adaptability to the sport. Fair and competitive play is a better experience for everyone. This is our pickleball community. And now Duper will make every point count.
It's time for a different way to pay for healthcare. Crowd Health was made with you in mind. We saw insurance companies wasting your time and money with high premiums, crazy deductibles, and wasteful overhead. So we're cutting the cord on the old ways and treating your money like it's actually yours. We reimagined healthcare that's simplified, with amazing pricing and fast communication, all at your fingertips. We solve restrictive networks keeping you from care you need. So with us, you can see any doctor you want. Whether you're paying too much or don't have any coverage at all, in under 5 minutes, get your healthcare freedom back without breaking the bank. You deserve quality healthcare that is simplified and affordable and gives you peace of mind. Join Crowd Health today.
Welcome back, everybody. Corinne Carr and Adam Stone taking on Irina Tereshchenko and Rob Nunnery in our final mixed matchup. This is a big match here for Corinne Carr and Adam Stone. They need this. This is a must-win. This isn't a. It'd be great to win.
Yes.
It's a.
It's not a suggested win.
It's not a suggested win. This is a must-win to get it to singles for Corinne Carr and Adam Stone. And again, if you're looking at two teams with familiarity with each other, that's Corinne Carr and Adam Stone. So if we played this game on paper, Corinne Carr and Adam Stone would win. But thank God we don't play it on paper, Morgan.
No, that wouldn't be that much fun. We would just send out a printed sheet of what we think is going to happen.
And then there you go from there.
Yeah, we'll just sort of email it out and everyone gets an idea of what's likely going to happen. No, there's no fun in that.
No, not at all. So we're going to play it out here. And it looks like Irina Tereshchenko has ball in hand, so it looks like she'll be serving to Corinne Carr to start this match. Adam Stone is making me cold right now.
Yeah, he's wearing shorts.
And a T-shirt.
And a T-shirt.
I am just looking at him in cold.
He's a brave man.
Oh. Side out.
Okay, well.
And always, I like looking at the matchups here in this fourth game, always for the second mixed doubles team, because what that does and means is that Corinne Carr and Irina Tereshchenko have been sitting since the first game. So they've been sitting for a while. They haven't played in 2 matches. So we'll see how they come out here.
They were able to get a bit of a warm-up before the mix starts, so not as much as they need. So whoever can start well here. Right.
0-0-1.
As both teams just trade side outs to begin. Oh, and Corinne is almost out of bounds. Tries to get out of the way of that and can't.
But as is tradition, she has a laugh about it.
Never know if the prof is mad, sad. I'm pretty sad, though, because I'm seeing my breath now. It is that cold out here. A little long and a 2-0 lead here for Tereshchenko and Nunnery, trying to end this if they can win this match.
And a nice looking flick there from Nunnery. He does do well to get that up out of tough positions. And, very small backswing deceives a lot of players.
Does it again right there. And I talked with him about that earlier. He was in the booth with me this morning. We talked about that, how he holds it on a paddle so long, and he can go from a dink to a pull, and he's pulling a lot right now. And him and Irina Tereshchenko are on a roll here.
5-0-1.
5-0-1. Yeah.
Make that 6 off the back of that flick attack and follow-up close there from Nunnery. Beautiful play.
6-0-1.
Rob's feeling really good right now. I mean, he's pulling on the backhand side now, too. I mean, that's confidence right there.
10 foot tall and bulletproof.
6-0-2.
Wow, I mean, he mishit that and dropped that in perfectly. You're feeling it, you're feeling it. But a good side out here for Carr and Stone.
0-6-1.
See if they can answer here. Down by 6.
Nunnery looking to take over. Hitting some great shots, but Carr and Stone are on the board now, 1-6-1.
Great ball by Corinne Carr on the line. They put a crooked number up, and they are starting to chip away at that 6-point lead that Nunnery and Terashenko just had. 2-6-1.
Point.
Nice attack there from Stone.
Yeah, Stone closing in so quickly.
Three, 6-1.
It's just like anything, Morgan. At this level, right? You see Nunnery pulls, and he pulled like quick off that wrist flick a few times.
And referee Ron Ponder just telling Corinne Carr that he feels that it hit her hair.
Wow, that's a tough call.
That's a tough call. And he says he heard the hair getting struck by the ball.
I have no idea. Corinne not arguing, but she is smiling.
She's never argued.
But that's not a nice smile.
3-6-2.
I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to say.
Nice, but what I was saying though is that the more Corinne Carr and Adam Stone see that pull wrist flick from Nunnery, the more they're going to be sitting on it, and that's what's happening right now.
Yeah, there's going to be some real diminishing returns. You can't just be a one-trick pony.
That is a very nice run though from Corinne Carr and Adam Stone as they came into that service game down 0-6, and now it's 4-6.
Second server. Six, 4-2.
Ooh, it's a great little pull there from Adam Stone.
Shot out.
Yeah, he's being aggressive enough on fourth balls. Terashenko just taking one layer off.
4-6-1. Second server.
Another good trigger there from Rob. I think he will continue to be aggressive when Carr is in front of him. Oh.
What an adjustment.
Yeah, very impressive.
Oh, Corinne Carr with the save and then the finish.
Yeah, beautiful play.
Yes, sir. 5-6-2.
5-6-2. Carr and Stone on a 5-0 run of their own. Oh, Stone can't get out of the way of that.
Side out. Six, 5-1. Second server.
Terashenko pointing to the sideline going, why did I not go
6-5-2.
there? Another big side out and hold from Carr and Stone.
Yeah, there's been a bit of a momentum shift for sure. They've now got 5 points as opposed to
5-6-1.
0.
That's always a positive.
Oh, yeah.
Second server.
And fortunately, Stone missing that serve.
5-6-2.
That's a very unproductive service game right there.
Yeah, not ideal, I'd say. Not ideal.
6-5-1.
Ben Johns stepping all the way down to the baseline to give a little coaching advice.
He's just trying to get his steps in.
Second server. Six, 5-2. Point. Seven, 5-2.
7-5-2. 1 point away from an end change. And on
Point.
the unforced error from Adam
Switch
Stone, they
in,
get
1
the end
minute.
change. Ben Johns quickly out to help his teammates. As they change ends, we will take a quick break. When we come back, the remainder of this Game 4 in this second mixed doubles matchup.
Italy.
I love this game. The friends I've met along the way, the places it's taken me. This game is all about community. Duper is partnering up to grow this game, to bring accuracy, transparency, and adaptability to the sport. Duper's rating system starts off with accuracy, setting up for success right from the beginning. Make every point count.
We are back here. End change in the favor of Irina Terashenko and Rob Nunnery. Up 8-5 on second server here. See if Carr and Stone can get the side out, and they do. Right on cue.
5-8-1.
Carr might have played an out ball.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's too many mites about it, man.
5-8-2.
And there's that pull from Rob Nunnery on the forehand side.
Eight, 5-1.
And Terashenko reading that one beautifully, stepping to her right, loading up that two-handed backhand and delivering.
9-5-1.
Good ball right there.
Rob signaling good. 9-5-2.
9-5-2.
Point.
Freebie there off the paddle of Adam Stone. They double up.
10-5-2.
Stone and Carr, 10-5. Nunnery got what he was looking for right there on the firefight, but just goes a little wide and side out to Stone and Carr.
5-10-1.
That's a great cross-court dink from Rob Nunnery. Just hits that at such a good angle, but not too much of an angle to Stone go around the post. Crowd getting into it. Oh, Adam Stone! What an angle!
How he managed to get it down from that height with that angle, I will never know. Fantastic play. What a rally.
16-2.
One of the best ones we've seen today. And the pulls of Rob Nunnery off that forehand caused Adam Stone not to come in all the way, and he got kind of off-footed on that last ball.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Nunnery's mixed game at the moment. Oh, and he slaps that one into the Richards rainwater side.
11-6-1.
Nice little pull from Stone there.
Yeah, took a chance. Wasn't completely on balance, but I think Terashenko certainly didn't imagine an attack was coming.
Yes. 11-6-2.
11-6-2. Nunnery with his version of the spin serve.
Point.
Nunnery and Terashenko double up Carr and Stone again here. 12-6 on second server.
And that return floats long. That puts them just 2 points away from the victory.
13-6-2.
When it's going your way, it's going your way, and that just off the top of the tape. Nothing Stone could do about that. And it is a game and match point here for Team BLQK. Adam Stone not done yet. He wants to get it to singles.
6-14-1.
Yeah, it's he is a good singles player. So is Corinne Carr.
Oh, nice. And that's what Adam did right there is he got on top of that backhand, got that down at the feet, and caused Nunnery to have to hit up on it. 7-14-1. Oh, and he goes long with it. He had it.
He did. The angle was there.
8-14-1.
8-14. Still on first server. Oh, that's a nice attack from Corinne Carr, the professor. Oh, no.
And there's a timeout.
Yeah, timeout here from Terashenko and Nunnery. They feel a little pressure coming from Stone and Carr.
That is a mental win, if nothing else. 9-14. It's not over yet.
Oh, you got to get that 15th for it to be over. And, you know, Corinne Carr and Adam Stone, they take this game. We get into singles. We haven't had a singles match over here all day today. We've had two 4-0 matches over here, and this is our first one. We got a possibility. So we'll see what out of this timeout if Corinne Carr and Adam Stone can keep that momentum going. And
yeah, they are electing to stay on the court, trying to keep the momentum.
It did not even come over to talk to Deco Barr or Callie Smith. They're like, don't worry, guys, we got it. Ben Johns in the ear. Andrea Koop as well of Irina Tereshchenko and Rob Nunnery.
Okay, ready? Time in. 9-14-1.
9-14-1. Oh, what a dig from Nunnery. I thought Stone had a put away on a backhand.
Yeah, beautiful play there.
9-14-2.
Oh, what a preparation by Adam Stone. See him back off the kitchen line to play that.
Yeah, he's met Rob Nunnery before, it would appear. Knows how trigger happy he likes to be from low positions on that forehand.
Wow, Adam Stone, he is not done.
Yeah, it does look like at this point Nunnery and Tereshchenko are playing not to lose, and they cannot afford to be as timid as they are. Tereshchenko was way back off the line there, invited the attack. All right, there we go. That's a bit more like it.
Side out.
All right, now they have two opportunities here to end it at 15-11 or 14-11.
14-11-1.
Stone doing a good job of staying aggressive when the time is right. And now the serve from Nunnery to Carr. And
it goes long, and on the unforced error from Corinne Carr, day one of MLP is in the books. Irina Tereshchenko and Rob Nunnery taking down Adam Stone and Corinne Carr. 15-11 in our final mixed matchup. Team BLQK will take this one 3-1 and get on the board for day one with a victory. Team Clean loses this one. We'll see what happens tomorrow, but Morgan, always great next to you, brother.
Always fun, mate. It's good to share the best seats in the house with you, and I'm sure we'll have time to do it again tomorrow.
Absolutely. Hopefully it warms up a little bit, but
that would be nice.
That'd be very nice. So thank you guys for joining us all day today. We're going to wrap it up. We'll be back tomorrow. Catch us on Facebook and YouTube all day long with some more great matchups here at Major League Pickleball. See you guys tomorrow.
I never thought I would fall in love with the sport again. I want to get better and find others who will help my game grow. I want to compete, but I don't know where I stand.
With Duper, I'm getting an accurate rating by entering matches before I ever register for a tournament.
I can easily find other players, play fun competitive matches, and instantly know where I stand. I'm on my way to confidently becoming the best I can be. Pickleball has taken me to new heights with recreation, community, and health. I want to make every match count.
Ben Johns, and I'm here to tell you why the pros prefer the Franklin X40 Pickleball. I really like the durability. It's pretty rare that I crack one of these. I really like the balance in the ball. I really love this ball because of the color. The visibility at any time during the day is always extremely easy to see, so I think it's not just for the players, it's also a great spectator ball.